Good afternoon, my name's Dustin. I'll be giving you a quick tutorial on your new Sprocket site. Sprocket is our computerized maintenance management software that we use here at Richardson. And I'll go ahead and get started. First thing you'll need to do is go to the site. It's mrmc.vanguardresources.com. You don't have to worry about the login. The next thing you can do is, if you have a username and password, go ahead and enter it here. If you do not and you would like to register, you can click on Not Already a User, click here to register. Here you'll fill out your name and all your applicable information. I like to use first initial last name, but I already have an account on this site, so I'm going to have to put the number 2. You do have to fill in every field on here. And then when you're done with that, you'll simply click on Register. After you do that, it's going to email you with directions on what you have to do to complete the setup. I'm going to go ahead and click on Return to Login. And hopefully this email comes through in the next couple of seconds. And I will pause this video until I receive the email. Alright, well, welcome back. I did receive my email, but this does raise a good point. It was in my junk email, so if you don't get it immediately, please make sure to check your junk email. So once you get your email, it's going to come from noreply@vanguardresources.com. All you have to do is click on Confirm Email. And so it just confirmed it. So now I'm going to be able to go ahead and enter my username and password. Sorry, I can't type today. And it'll say it's active. So I'm going to go ahead and log in with my test account. Which, this is what your screen will look like when you log in. The first screen is your Sprocket portal. You can add a few widgets if you want. If you want to add some weather, maybe click on weather and you can add it for your zip code. And this will be so every time you log in, this will be the first thing you see. I'm in San Antonio, so I can add San Antonio for mine. Then there's really only 2 other options. You can go to a new work order if you want to request a new work order. Simply click on new work order. And this screen will look a little bit different the first time you log in, but for request type, you're going to select work order. The request code, this is going to depend on what the issue is that you're having. If you know what it is, you can start to type it. Anywhere in Sprocket that you do not know what it is, and you see this magnifying glass, if you click on it, it'll give you a list of all of your available options. So you can just look through the list. We've got 3 pages. It can be that you have new furniture and you need it to be assembled, or you need a bed moved, or maybe a call light's out. I'm going to click on call light. So it's going to fill in the request code of call light, and then it's going to come to this page. And this is just where we're going to fill out any information. We can put our contact information. This will be so that the tech knows who put the work order in. Your contact email address, if you want to get any email correspondence from them. Your phone number. If you have the equipment, if you know exactly what piece of equipment is you're working on, say it's a refrigerator. So I see here's a refrigerator. You can just simply start typing it in and it will give you a list of all of them. I'm going to select this one. It's just a random piece of equipment. Well, I guess I put call light, so I don't need to have an equipment. The location, this location will be the best that you can give. If you know exactly where you are, you can start typing it in. If you do not, you can click on the magnifying glass. So I'm going to click on the magnifying glass. This is going to bring up a tree with the locations. So you see the main location's MRMC. If you click on that and expand it, this will give you each building that we currently service. So I'm going to say I'm going over to the main hospital. And 3rd floor, main area on 3rd north, and then room 308. Here's priority. You may or may not see this. In fact, everything on this page could change depending on the requirements of your facility, so we may add or remove stuff. If anything's required, it will be highlighted in red. Right now, nothing's required, so nothing's in red. The priority, it can be an emergency, which would be like a fire, a flood, something that needs to be taken care of this very second. You could also put urgent, which would be something that needs to be taken care of the same day. But it is truly along the lines of an emergency. The most common priority that most people should put in is a routine. Now, routine doesn't mean it's not going to get done. If you still need it to be done by a certain time, in fact, after the completion of this video, I'm going to add another block down here that's going to be estimated completion or requested completion date. So you can put a date in there, so even though it may be a routine work order, if you want it done today, you can still request it be done today, and it'll be up to the discretion of the maintenance at the facility to prioritize it properly. Down here's where you'll put in any notes. So I'm going to say the call light is out in 308. Patient restroom. After you fill everything out, you click on Submit Work Order. Here it's going to tell you it's saving, and then it's going to bring you to this screen. Now on this screen, you have a few options. You have Close, Close and Clear, Close and New. My Requests will take you to your current request, everything that you've requested, all your work orders, or Details for Work Order, if you wanted to see pretty much the same information that we just submitted. So if you click on Close and Clear, it's going to blank the screen out for you. If you click on Close and New, or if you simply click Close here, it's going to take you back to the exact same screen. All the information is still on it, so it looks like you didn't submit the work order, when in fact you did. So this is a very common error, and a lot of times people will click Submit Work Order again, thinking that it didn't submit, and we get duplicate work orders. If you click Close and Clear, this is what your screen will look like the very first time you log in. So to see a list of all the work orders you have open, if you click on My Requests, this will show you every work order that you've requested. So it gives you the work order number, which is what maintenance will track it by. It gives you the date and time that you opened the work order, the location of it, the location description, so it's 3 North, Patient Room 308, the status, so this work order is currently waiting for assignment. It has not been assigned to a technician yet. You can have a status such as waiting for assignment, assigned, in progress, or maybe waiting on parts if we're waiting on parts to complete the work order. Or it could say closed if the work order's been completed. The next block is request type. It's a work order. The request code that you selected, and then it's asking who it was reported by, so it was reported by my account that I named Test. The date closed, this will be filled in whenever it's complete. And then here you have the comments. So it gives you the date and time, and I put call light was out in 308 patient restroom. So as this work order is closed, it'll disappear from your list and you won't have to see it anymore. If you have any questions about the work order, you can click on it and get a little bit more detailed information. You can add new notes, or you can see any notes that have been taken along the way. So that's it. This is actually last thing. If you click on My Account on the top right, this is where you can update your password. If you need to update your password, your telephone number, or any of this information that you want to fill out. And that is it. Pretty simple system, and I hope it's a painless transition for y'all and we get through it quickly. Thanks.